Hey, it's time for my next bed talk. And today I'm going to have my acronym. What I've decided to do with all of my bed talks is use the acronym BED and make it stand for something different each time, and then read a corresponding poem because that is my gift, is the gift of poetic expression. How are you sharing your gift? Not just at this moment, but throughout your life. So, anyway, today, BED is for bravely eclipsing distractions. Bravely eclipsing distractions. Why do I say that? Well, I'm going to be reading the title poem from my book, my first book, which is actually called I Found Out I'm Dying, a celebration of life. And the reason I've chosen Bravely Eclipsing Distractions is because, see, the title of the book is I Found Out I'm Dying, the headline, but then the subtitle is A Celebration of Life. Right now, we've got a lot of headlines that is streaming around us. And what we've got to do is find a way to make sure that we're reading the subtitles. Don't get caught up in the headline and not read the subtitles so that you can get the information that you need. And that was part of the not the joke, but kind of the spirit in which I came up with that title anyway, is that, to help people recognize that they don't want to get caught up with the headlines. But here's what I'm going to do first, is I'm going to read the introduction about the book, because that I don't have memorized. And then I'll recite the opening poem for you, the title poem. But it says, here we go. When we have a healthy attitude about life, we realize that physical immortality is not one of our options. If the doctor gave and could really give you 2 months to live, would you live it with reckless abandon? Or would you spend precious time with loved ones? Would you take the time to encourage a child to believe in him or herself, using your gift, your blessing, your fortune, your spirituality, yourself as an example? Statistics show that after being eagerly anticipated for 1 to 10 months, fully 100% of the people born immediately begin the aging process that could ultimately result in their dying. Yet there are no statistics that show just how full our lives become when we allow ourselves to let go and enjoy each moment as if it were our last. Honesty, trust, consideration, empathy, integrity, introspection, laughter, love. When we surround our lives with a balanced blend of these gifts, we find plenty of reason to celebrate. This book is about the joy we must take advantage of during this gift called life, Life. And so this title poem is I Found Out I'm Dying. You see, actually, I've known it for quite some time now. But for so many others, it's new news. So I'd like to thank you, God, for yesterday, as much as I do for today. And I ask that you, my friends, pause, but not stop, to think about some of the wild things I've survived before this, my greatest challenge. And believe me, death is the only challenge we won't sit and talk about or relive. But we can find joy in it. Joy because there'll be enough kind words at the funeral to create a new dictionary. Kind words that I need now more than ever. You see, kind words keep us alive, physically, mentally, spiritually. I found out I'm dying. And when I woke up this morning, I wept. Then I laughed aloud and I started to sing, but remember that I couldn't. So I danced instead. And I whistled a tune as I made my bed. I threw open the window and let out a cheer. Actually, I just smiled so no one could hear. I exercised, ate, and dressed after I washed. Then I looked in the mirror and gave myself a wink. Not bad for a body that survived another day. I'm so blessed to get older, is all I could think. I didn't bother reading the obituary because I knew I wasn't there. Instead, I clipped my fingernails and neatly styled my hair. I found out I'm dying, and that I have been since day number one. So I spend little time regretting my life because I'd rather spend the time having fun. So remember, BED, you are bravely eclipsing the distractions Think about those last four lines of the poem. Spend little time regretting my life because I'd rather spend the time having fun. We've got to keep finding ways to have fun, but not that doesn't mean that we have to be playful and ignore what's going on, but we have to realize that we have to make sure that we're getting through it by having the playful spirit. If you'd like a copy of the poem, I will freely send that to you. Just email me at unclesporty@gmail.com, and I'll send you a PDF copy of it, colorful PDF copy that you can enjoy and hang up and share. But thanks again. God bless you. And let's keep the BED, the Bed Talk Challenge, alive and well. Over and out. Ciao.